Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's get a look at some stocks on the move today. Scarlet Fu with Paul Sweeney, and I want to welcome Danica Sakova. She's a cross-asset reporter here at Bloomberg News. Danica, what are you taking a look at?
We're taking another look at Netflix. It's just like that continuation after the earning. The company is down more than 1%. The ticker, of course, is NFLX. The total drawdown from top is 37%. It obviously, a lot of it was started with the Netflix deal. But what we heard today is Paramount Skydance again extends its tender offer for Warner Bros. Discovery. Of course, that has happened. This is maybe the second or the third time it happened. Their tender offer came on December 8th. Then they extended it for another month on December 2022 and December 22nd. And now there is another extension. But it's interesting that no matter what happens, Netflix has been punished in the last few weeks. Warner Bros. Is planning a special meeting to approve the Netflix deal by April. Some of the earnings announcements we had is perhaps one reason. Investor sentiment is really soaring on that company. Netflix shares tumbled on Wednesday after the company issued a disappointing forecast for earnings. One interesting number is closing the Warner Brothers deal will add $275 million in costs for this year on top of the $60 million spent through the end of 2025. Of course, Netflix will pause share buybacks to accumulate cash. So a lot of changes, and investors haven't had too much of a positive reactions to that.
Very good. How about Carvana?
Carvana is having a pretty good day, and I feel so the start of the year, analysts have been very generous to that company. Shares are up about 3%. The ticker is CVNA. Barclays today boosted its price target on the online car selling platform. It's a pretty big boost. It used to be $465. Now we have $530. They're pretty bullish on the profit estimate as well. It's about $7.46, much higher than before. It's actually coming on the back of quite a few upgrades. Earlier we had UBS analyst Joseph Spack raise the target. It's also pretty solid raise from $450 to $545. And there was a big analyst note from Morgan Stanley that maybe started a lot of that bullishness we're seeing. They said earlier this month the Carvana's acquisition of another new car dealership, this was last year, is an early adopting robotaxi metro area. So that's really helping, and they're seeing a very bullish case. Of course, they have a few different targets, but the bull case target is $750. So they see incredible potential. That's, of course, one way to do it is they maybe partner with Waymo. That's right. What Morgan Stanley suggests. But definitely an interesting story to watch. Company has been up more than 100% last year.
And last one, Procter & Gamble shares are rising. Executives are signaling sales are rebounding. Ticker is PG. Stock is up nearly 3%. The chief executive said sales will increase during the next 6 months. The report wasn't all great. We know the company was down 15% last year. The company reported flat organic sales, so that's perhaps one reason investors were worried in earlier trading. The company was actually fell more than 2% after earnings, but later we're seeing some relief there. It's an interesting space to watch. Company that was under a lot of pressure, but we're seeing some relief, and investors are quite positive about it.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.